There are several occasions in the Gospels in which Jesus is probably exhausted. Those are indicated in the Gospels in the time that he tried to get away by himself and pray. This is the situation in today's Gospel. Jesus is probably tired. Yet despite the fact that he wants to get away, these huge crowds of people follow him. And when he saw them, it says that his heart was moved to pity. Some years ago, even before Hurricane Katrina, I decided to take my brother and one of the seminarians who was staying with me out for a meal after Mass, after the Vigil Mass. I took them to a popular restaurant in Bay St. Louis. You know how it is in restaurants. When you go, you kind of scan the restaurant, see who's there and who's not there. And I think that, generally speaking, people in restaurants just kind of check out each other. Well, that Saturday, years ago, there were only 2 tables in that restaurant that were occupied beside ourselves. One was a table of about 6 people. And I noticed that there was a woman there who was sitting in a wheelchair, and the man who was sitting next to her, middle-aged man, had no hair at all, and he didn't look well. So I kind of figured that the man was under chemotherapy, that he had cancer. But along with them were 4 other people who were not particularly well dressed. They were wearing kind of old T-shirts, maybe torn at the sleeve, and they weren't particularly clean. And they were wearing jeans, blue jeans, that were kind of soiled. And the first thought that came to my mind is that these are probably some poorer people, maybe some people from the country. The other table, there were 2 couples there, and they were nicely dressed. They were in casual clothes, but you could tell that the clothes were new and they were bright. And it appeared to me that the 2 men there were professionals of some sort, and their wives were along for a nice meal. Then my heart was moved for pity. It was kind of the couple who were badly clothed, and the man had cancer, and the wife was in a wheelchair. Well, Jesus is moved for pity. And I think at times when we are in social gatherings or perhaps out on the street, who is your heart moved toward?